Let's ask, why not? So Mori Aurmin. Have you seen a bandit nearby? Luckily not. Dark elf, a strong, dashing dark elf. Did take my jewels. He was quite gentle and talked to me for what seemed like forever. Okay, do you need these jewels back? Okay, Nilos Onmar. I think this girl here has a crush on the bandit. Well, I'll find him if I can. Might be found in Pelagiad. Sure. I'll check Pelagiad at some point, but for now I'm still looking for this Stoneflower. But you know, if I happen to be in Pelagiad, and I probably will visit Pelagiad at some point, I will definitely check things out. But now we need to focus on our Mages Guild stuff. So yeah, we're going to get a lot of quests this way. There are going to be just random people around, and we're going to end up talking to them, and they are going to give us stuff. I'm not sure if I can do all of these quests though, so... this is another cork bulb. Heather, cold, Canet. Where is all the interesting stuff? Willow flower. Black anther plant wasn't what I was supposed to be looking for. This is just willow. Well, here is an interesting place. This might be another cork bulb. This might be another, like a tomb. Actually, it doesn't look like a tomb. A cornberry. Drain fatigue. I'm going to take that unless I absolutely need it. I might check this place out though. You will never be sure what you can find in these kinds of caves. Also, it's getting dark. Of course, I cannot really wait in any of these places. But anyway, let's actually see if I can find the flowers first. So, what was it? Are we absolutely sure what it was? Stoneflower, yes. Based on the name, I would say it's living somewhere around the stones. But I mean, I'm not entirely sure. We're starting to go quite far away from the possible looty place, and I'm still quite interested in what might be inside that place. Let's go check that out. If it's something bad, we are just going to head out and find the flowers and then just, go back. Was there anything about the flower? All found on these shores of Lake Amaya. Maybe I should go check more closely. I mean, the lake is right around here. Maybe it's not on like the path here. Maybe it's somewhere closer. Also, there are interesting lights. But yeah, let's go inside the cave, dungeon, tomb thing, whatever it might be. Let's scope things out, and if it's cool stuff, I don't know, maybe we will find a new weapon, new armor. Also, someone is sending me messages. Or maybe just some coins so that we can maybe, purchase another ticket to Balmora at some point. Of course, we will most likely have to walk there. But yeah, I should really take care of my money. I seem to be spending it on all kinds of nonsense. And none of this stuff is stone flour. Let's save before we go inside. You will never know what you might find. Adanumuran. Okay, let's be careful. We don't know what... Okay, so this cave door is trapped. Trap usually means that that you will take damage. So, let's see what happens. Okay, what is this? Burden, heavy burden, so... I guess that means... What changed? Well, it doesn't seem too bad. I mean, it probably means that I cannot carry so much. Okay, whoa. You seem to be having some trouble. But at least you are not that tough. So this is a Nyx Hound. Restore fatigue, sure. These guys are probably hostile. You know, based on the fact that they have trapdoors and stuff like... Having trouble? Yeah, this door is trapped as well. Can I actually hit you from behind the door? At least we're both attempting to do that. I don't think either of us is going to really succeed. Maybe I can... I mean, I don't want to open that because I think his AI is probably not too happy about you know, opening trapdoors. Can I... Does that even do any damage to you? I don't think it does. Okay, this is how we're going to fight then.
Now you die.
There we go. So an iron longsword. How much damage does it? So it's 213, 118, and 416. So it's exactly the same as the spark sword. And then you have some light armor. I'm going to take that sword anyway. Also, now we can open this without having to worry about things as much. Ouch. Well, we took some damage, but at least we have this gate open now. Let's not quite head inside yet. Let's first check what is in here. An expensive belt. Well, might as well. I mean, it doesn't do anything because it's not like enchanted. But you know, might as well take it. So yeah, the shield is already being very useful. Okay, so this is another Nyx Hound. And they seem to be having more trouble. I don't want to attack these guys with magic. But I'm not sure if there is anyone in the, like, side passages here. It looks clear. They seem to be stuck, so I'll check this place first. Rat meat. This might be where those Nyx Hounds were kept. These seem sort of domesticated. At least to a point. Okay, so that's that. Now let's dispose of the corpse. If I dispose the corpse, I think it's going to, like, give me all the stuff that it's carrying. So, we have some Nyx Hound meat now. We can use that to do some stuff. Let's actually check the local map. So wait. Is there like a passage here? I think this is supposed to be like a tunnel that collapsed. Anyway, we're doing good so far, so let's save so that we don't lose too much progress if we should we suddenly die. Another... Okay, there is someone in here. If you die first. But yeah, the Spark Sword is definitely doing a lot of good to us. And during combat, and especially before combat, we should keep our fatigue level as high as possible. You don't even have anything. A fat loot and... well, fat. Not loot as in L-O-O-T, just L-U-T-E. I'm going to take Restore Health. These cheap Restore Health potions are not all that great. This spell is actually pretty poor. It doesn't seem to be doing much. But I imagine the sword... okay, we ran out of charge, but this is still a long sword, so... we're still doing good damage. And the charges are actually recharging. This is something that I don't quite understand about Morrowind yet. Weapons that have, like, charges seem to, like, recharge over time. But as far as I know, in other games that's not the case, like in other Elder Scrolls games. So I'm not sure if that's something that is simply different in OpenMW, the engine I'm using, or if it's actually a feature in Morrowind. 36 Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 16. Axe skill increased to 26. So yeah, there is a lot of literature, but I'm not going to take that with... Actually, it's worth 200. Let's take it. It's actually worth it. And some bottles. And a chest that is trapped, and a rusted chest that is locked. Do I actually have a spell for opening that? I don't. This kinda sucks. I still have this, but I imagine I am going to be quite bad at lockpicking. Well, at least we got that open. But yeah, I definitely should buy a spell that will allow me to open these. Also, a chest that is... Okay, what happened? Nothing happened, as far as I know. Some extra money? Definitely good. So now we have like 60 gold. Definitely good. And yeah, let's go check out. Did we check out this already? Okay, so lock level 20 and it's trapped. So we're likely not going to be able to open this. But let's try anyway. Also, if we can get this open, it's still trapped. We need to keep that in mind. We might have to go back here and check this out. Yep, it failed. So let's go check out the other door. Also, we should save once again, because progress is progress. So what will we find behind door number... what, 4? Okay, another one of these. But you don't even have a weapon. Also, I'm leveling up my skills, so that's good. Yeah, the Spark Sword is definitely doing us a lot of good. I'm also going to take another Restore Health potion. The Restore Health potions are not all that great when we are actually in combat. So it's good to use them before we are in combat. A lot of hound meat, by the way. Like, lots of it. So maybe this was some sort of a cult living in the tunnels here. eating hound meat and I don't know. Okay. Some pathing issues, I see. Not to worry, I am actually coming. I'm also going to help you with my magic. Okay, that was a complete miss. And that was another. Maybe it was a tactic. You're actually slightly tougher than your friends, but I imagine I will still be able to kill you. And this is why I play a spell sword and not like a battle mage. Melee is still useful, as well as armor. And my long blade is soon going to be like level 40. I bet that was stupid. Okay. So what do you have? A cheating club, a common shirt, some light armor. This is worth nothing. It's not even worth taking. Instead I'm going to take stuff that is worth more. If you have any, that is. Guama eggs. If we find the tools for potion making, that's going to be slightly useful. Not all that useful, but slightly. Some extra money. An expensive amulet. Might as well take that. It doesn't do anything, but hey, it's still something. And a drum. Yeah, this looks like some primitive cult. Because they have like drums and all that jazz. And a crate with more light armor. So if I was to use light armor, this would be the place to go, I guess. I guess we could take the helmet. That looks kind of weird, but I mean, extra armor. And I don't have any like pauldrons, so maybe that's going to give me like a fraction of a armor points. At least that's what I'm hoping. So now we have pretty much explored all of this place. So it wasn't that big of a place. There are quite a few of these smaller dungeons that actually are only a couple of rooms. But we gained some very useful experience here. We made some money. So yeah, overall a good experience, and at least we got to check out how good the spark sword actually is. So now we can maybe sort of now we are more experienced about our own capabilities as a fighter. So that should help us with determining if we should run or fight with enemies that we will no doubt be encountering soon enough. I'm still quite surprised that we did so well against the assassin. Anyway, we do still need to come back here once we have a spell. Oh, it's 10 AM by the way, so our little trip into the tunnels was actually very useful. Because now it's day, and it's a beautiful day. Should I go towards Pelagiad? Maybe I should. We were kind of supposed to come around here, I think. So let's explore this area here. Because the game should be putting all these flowers into somewhat like sane places.